I'm recording now. Is this 413? Okay, so this is before we went through our buff. Aaron's pretty... Oh, Aaron will work pretty well. Your plat, Aaron on Kyoto, it's fine. 2 double light teams, so vanishes is fine to use instead of glitches. There's also like only 2 heavies as well. So like the bigger kill threat will be the lights against you. So yeah, glitch or invis is totally fine. You have an F card media with heal beam, shack heavy with winch. All looks good. Gate up there. They probably show on roof. We packed them. And here they're using a crossbow. You invis your team. One of them's below you. Kind of nothing is happening by this point. So, and like to get tempo, you need to just kill someone. So you can use a pad, like invis pad, onto that roof, knowing that there's one person down there who has at least taps, or you can just fight the person inside, and that will draw the people on the roof to come over to where you can hold them, or you can just go help your team, like 3v2 or 3v1, whoever's inside.
Okay. This is a solo queue, by the way. I don't know these guys.
I'm hearing this. Okay. Oh, have you showed on height? You got them half. You dash down. They get a kill. Med's low. She can hear the heavy above you. Yeah, they were looking to hold. Right, like... Whenever you're looking for footsteps, there's a jingle. Like, kind of, like, up here. You can kind of hear it. And it's hard to tell verticality in this game. But I just know he's second floor because your first floor was very clear from where I heard the steps, and he's second.
Can I ask you, I have a pretty hard time hearing stuff in this game. I've seen you made a video on audio
Yeah.
a while back. I'm not sure how long ago that was. But I know what to listen for, but like, do you have an EQ or something on your headset to like boost that stuff?
I have IEM, so everything I hear will be pretty clear.
Okay.
There are some IEMs or headsets that would be better than others. Like my Kiwi or Astrals, for example, have like the high pitches are higher than other headsets, so it's easier to me to hear the jingles amidst gunfire and stuff.
Okay.
And it will be different depending on whatever you're using. But that's like for this game specifically, because the jingles are like they stand out compared to the low bass of explosions. Like you can't even hear the footsteps. You just listen for high pitched stuff. And that's for most cases, like gateways, someone being glitched, invis. Just like anything with higher pitches are easier to tell as audio cues, because the deep noises are so cluttered.
Okay.
One of your teammates died. Plug, go help him. Purple wiped. Nice. So this spot, you have your gateway up. They can spawn like south side over here, the left side towards mid map, or the water area, and you can burn a gateway to block one of those spawns. Probably like if you're doing it perfect, you wait until their wipe timer is at 19 seconds, and that's when you have both gates up. So you take the gate as soon as they spawn, your gateway disappears, and you're as quick as possible to the cooldown. That's just a micro, like an over optimization thing. Using the gateway for your teammates, that's fine, because heavy does need to set up. I would say probably forcing them to the water is preferable because they don't have that much height to get onto. They have to cross the forest, which you can do a bit of a hold, and they can only post up on this roof, which doesn't have as much height. No spawn blocking though. They definitely spawn. Oh wait, let's see. When did purple spawns and right before pink wife? So purple definitely spawned on your point because there's 2 teams on the other cache. Shot you out of invis, that's unfortunate. You're healed up. Kind of don't want to like so I've recently been working on this issue for myself because I've kind of hated playing on height. They shot you down here, so you have to find a different angle. This goo is not a good angle because it's like if all 3 of them are peeking, any of them can shoot you, and you don't have a head peek as well. It's overexposed. And, like, they're shooting in the trees and through the smoke as well. You do get some good damage. You are being popped. So that kill's good. It's just, like, a minor thing. Like, when you're overexposing like that, you have potential to be insta-killed or easily shot down again. It paid off, though, because that medium was, like, kind of ego-challing.
Yeah, well, when I was on the roof on top of the goo, are you saying I probably should have just challed a different angle? In that case, where would you have gone?
Just maintain a head peek of some sort, because you're like your position's known, but it's like it's fine because you get the kill in the medium and you're being backed up by heals, so it doesn't matter that much with whatever damage you take.
Hello?
Hello?
I lost you for a second, but we're back.
You gotta. So you have 2 dashes. You can hear a reload to the right, probably behind that doorway or in the basement. I think he went through the window, or no, just past the doorway and then shot you from behind. Which you thought your back was covered by the medium, but yeah, it was some audio cues here that were missed. You hear the reload on the right, and then something broke. So he was definitely in basement. He was reloading in the basement and then broke one of those wood things, and then it came up behind you. Okay. Which you should just be looking towards the direction of that audio, to be honest, because you never want to be caught like looking one direction and then being shot behind or in your back. And then as soon as you realize you're being shot from an angle that you don't see, you gotta instantly dash. Like you had all 3 dashes up when you ran inside, when you could have just used all of them to get inside.
Okay.
Because living as a light is pretty important. It's only 1 person though. It's fine. Would probably look to chall orange. You're below a couple K behind them. They're fighting someone inside. Sounds like. Yeah, there's 2 teams here. Got a wipe on purple, orange. It's just orange alive. Probably don't res here. I would move the body to a bit of a safer spot. It was a gamble, but it paid off. They... Okay, Orange is kind of looking inside. They kind of threw by just not doing anything, letting you get a res. So you're looking to finish off this light. This much health advantage, you can full W key into them. I've had this issue too on ARN where like I'm trying to dump the rest of my ammo into a wall before I fully push forward, when you should just be like, regardless of the ammo, you should be on them because they're low HP. Like they might not even shoot you, and they need to die. And like losing track of them even for half a second can let them get away. Which it kind of looks like that happened. They're just gone. So the light up there. That's unfortunate. How do you spot you? Came up there. It was an even fight. He did hit pretty good shots.
Yeah, that guy was a problem for me this match. I just couldn't. He's just better than me, I think.
Yeah. If like instinctively, if they do hit shots that good right at the start, you double dash to the right then to the left, and that might even it out a little bit. Your health is so low, like they're at such a big health advantage that most of the time they will win this. But like disengaging, you're a bit too far from the wall to do it safely. Disengaging or doing the double dash right left here will like make it a bit easier for you. It's still very unlikely to get it though.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way this game is, like getting the light kill is pretty important, and it's hard to do it reliably, but it is on you to like chase when they're at when they're low like that, to not let them get away, and also to stay ready for their aim chall or ego chall like that. So it's still possible to win with a split, like Orange is here, so that's good. You don't want Orange to have control of the match, so challenging them is like kind of gives you control of the match. Didn't get tap, but if you get a plug and the cash out, that's 22 plus your 12, which is 34k, which is really close to Orange's money. It would just be a kill race against Orange if you get you get the plug and the cash out. And if Orange wipes, you also get ahead of them. Pink can also do the same thing. They have more money, so they have more options, but they can just get a split and they'll be fine to get above Orange. So I hear steps on the roof.
Yeah, I need to fix my audio or something. I'm just not hearing that, but I'm assuming they're on the roof here for sure.
Yeah, it's just the jingles are like very clearly above you. Looks like light was ahead of the cash out when you cut off, but that didn't work out for them. They're trailing, looking to finish these kills. Sounds like they're possibly on the roof again, yeah. Light got a kill there. This spot is a little exposed. I'm being okay. So this light has proven to be a pretty good shot. And this spot is pretty... I don't like this angle, because you're the first one to peek the roof, and this, like, the right side and the left side. And this light already has an aim advantage against you when it's an easy kill for them. And unfortunately, the way the game is like baiting out the other light to get a kill on them is mostly the proper way to play. Or just like instantly kill them as soon as you see them, but it's harder for you to do that in this position because there's so many angles. But also we gotta dash, like, as soon as you get beams that early, you gotta dash inside somewhere. It's really tight timing, but like, they get you half instantly, and then you dash towards them in a straight line, kinda. It was a double dash. Too exposed outside their still. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think we probably just should have been in an entirely different area. Like, most likely.
Yep,
I'm not sure
probably.
how you feel about that. But, like, being inside, my teammate was getting beamed, and I didn't want to go inside because I felt like there was somebody in there. And then being outside, it was just like you're getting beamed from the roof. So I thought the mistake was probably made, like, much earlier than when I died. I'm just not sure where, like, how we could have, like, correctly challed this cash out or positioned ourselves better.
They definitely did have a big space advantage. The way we could turn this around is, don't be here. Just look to come up to roof eventually. At some point. Like, it would be perfect if the light gets a couple shots on your teammates. Like, it's fine if they don't kill them, then you, at this window, you come up, or you just dash up and shoot them while the light has to load, or do the air and mag thing, and you'll have some advantage against them. It's a risky chall because they've proven themselves to be a pretty good shot, but otherwise they're just gonna kill you or destroy your team. So they need to die in some way. And there's also, like, if you have a coordinated team, you just invis pad up there and you get the roof for free, basically. Too exposed on the left side. Like, invis pads just give you a lot to work with. It's like, it's definitely hindsighty, like, cause you don't fully see anyone on your left side and your team is padding up. They should be able to tag whoever's on the left with them being behind you. But anytime you're taking height, like, it's probably going to be dangerous because there's people posted up there. You just invis pad up there or invis through your gate, and it will be much safer for you. It's fine to bait your team. You definitely don't want to be the first to get shot and first to die as the light. You do get a kill, though. Okay, that worked out. And your teammates killed the person that was shooting you, so... Okay, that's good.
It was just lucky. I think if they were positioned better on the roof, then I would have just died, you know? You're right.
Viz M11. Hard to really play proper against that. Because I didn't even hear any noise from them. You have defender coins, don't die. Okay, that was close. That was close. There's another team here. Don't res, probably. You need to... It's so bad if you die while resing. Even if your teammates coin. You need to live here with 1 minute left and no one else on your cache. You really need to live. It's like, it's so risky. That guy is blind. Light's looking to grief you. You have more dashes here, by the way. I know I keep pointing it out, but like when you're doing the air and mag thing, she's not hitting any shots, and I know you did die to that light on the right, but when you're doing the mag thing and the medium is looking towards your direction, you gotta dash because you're way harder to kill. Because he was aiming towards you, your heavy kind of should have stayed in their face, but you can't fully rely on solo queue teammates. Gate on the roof. You dash, gate on the roof, you get there a bit quicker, but no one's on, so it's fine. They die. Someone's to your right. It's a heavy. You're out of there. All the attention's on your... it's possible you could have given some heals to your heavy once you realized that they're both focusing him. Like, he's probably gonna die anyway, but you give him some heals, he might live that, or live long enough that he can kill another. Because there's two heavies that went towards him. Because it looks like you're completely safe, but it's fine. Like, you're just playing for the cash, which is all that matters. And you got it. Moving Plats. I don't really recognize any of these names. CZ? Yeah, CZ is gonna be a big problem. And like the only way that you guys can win is to not let them kill your team and to at least shoot them away and not let them kill you. Which is basic. Wow, so this is them. It's orange. Shot from the left. Where'd you get shot from?
Hit the roof, I'm pretty sure.
Somewhere far on your left, yeah. Or off angling. The movement here, I know you're trying to shoot him as you're doing it, but like slide off this roof and then double dash so you're at least up there. Unless you're trying to like not be on that roof once they turn towards you, that's fine. But they got caught off a little bit. So just unfortunate that you're midair as you see them turn the corner and then you try to shoot them. So they used invis, they're still on the roof it sounds like. Shooting your team. That's not a heavy. Looks like the other light drops. You got attacks from far. Missed some heals. Oh, should look at that. Should really look at that. That's hard to kill this light. Like at this much of a health advantage, they're one bar dropping somewhere, and you have one dash. Slide off the roof, and then probably dash to whichever floor they're maintaining on, and you have a good chance of getting that kill. Because they are one bullet. And it's really tight timing, because they're going to keep running and be hard to kill, but it's only you that can get that. And you gave it up, which, like, isn't the worst thing. You're playing it safe. But
yeah, this is sort of an issue that I have, is like I find that in times where I should be playing aggressive, I like get nervous in a way. Like I'm like too afraid to die.
And that makes sense, but if you're quick, you're quick
Yeah.
whatever you do. Like you quickly look for the kill. If he gets away, he gets away. Go be safe and reposition to a better spot. And then look to be quick and shoot him again as soon as he comes back up to height. Which it kind of, he's being shot on the roof, so it might be that light. Heals out. When your heavy gets winched, heals out immediately because they're likely to be taking a lot of damage while that stun goes through, and you don't have an angle. But it's gotta be instant when you see that winch and you don't have an angle.
Okay.
Let's see how this played out. Possible to take that chall, disengage. Look for a different angle. He baited you out. Unfortunate. So that room is, I know it's dangerous, but like right after your medium dies, there's a really tight window where you can instantly like trade them out. And you have a big health advantage. You're full HP, they're two, like they're half, and you got them down to 2 bar. You're 3 dashes up. They're very killable here. You can dash to the right, shoot them, and then as soon as you secure that kill, break those windows and get away so you don't get traded out. That's what light is all about, is in and out. Like you quickly hit and run, you kill this guy and then get out. And you didn't take that opportunity. And it kind of looks like part of the reason why is you're not confident because this guy is such a good shot.
Yeah.
But like you just need that confidence. Like the aim is one thing. Yeah, your aim can get improvements, but there's also some things that like are just not possible if you don't do them with confidence, and that was one of them. That light needed to die and he didn't, and he gets to shoot you in the back. Cause yeah, that was unfortunate. So there's tempo. Boxes are staggered. Purple's at the golden, or wherever that big house is. Taxing orange on the roofs. There's 2 teams around. Don't fully need to use gate here. You can just like you can slide or dash on the fencing there and then mantle up, because the gate's pretty important. It could be good for your team if they happen to die, or for you to get out. But you don't have to be that fast. When the cache is this early, unless you're going for B, but it doesn't look like that. So they gate on the tower, use invis, pinks near you, and they don't see anything. That light should die. You're good trying the shots. That was some under-aiming. It is hard to hit people when they're moving that fast. They should still be dead, though. Heal, yeah. Med's gonna reset your heavy. Orange is still on the tower, it seems. With how many angles they have on the tower, I know this is also kind of hindsighty, but also a risk assessment. With how many angles they have on the tower and knowing that they're on the tower, after a second of you shooting, you're going to be spotted and you should be ready to disengage. Like be near a wall so you can go into cover once that happens. Unless you think you can instantly shoot whoever like starts shooting you when they have an advantage. Well, like that light shoots you, you get to 2 bar, you have to go into cover, have to risky peek to get some heals, and you don't fully get regen before this light shoots you. Yeah. But it just takes some discipline. Like I know you don't see anything and you're trying to get a different angle because you don't see anything immediately. But this wall right here, this corner, is a focal point. It is 1 dash away from invincibility. And once you cross it, even by like half a meter, and you can't dash instantly back there, the moment you start getting shot, you're just like, you are so much more killable than if you just stayed behind there.
Yeah.
And this is something I'm trying to work on as well. Like there are correct times to hold an angle like that, and correct times to push up. And it would have to be like maybe your teammate gets some damage, that's when you can push up, or or you just got some damage, you know no one's holding you, you know someone's down. There's a bunch of factors. But
So
he
in this case, what would have needed to happen for me to take the pad, for example, or to like,
uh
like reposition myself, get off of the wall?
well, stay by that wall until you fully get regen. You know
Uh-huh.
there's probably a light on that tower, at least one of them. CZ is the biggest threat. Uh
Right.
you want to back up your teammate, so wait for them to get some engagement, and then you also have invis. Like this is really risky to cross, like just alone. So if you have invis, you can just take this pad for free. Um, but it's just reading the situation. Like he got the opportunity to shoot you as you're trying to cross. We got a gate pad, but it's only solo queue teammates, so it's understandable. Orange lost their point. That was a bit of a surprise. Yeah, your heavy should not be in the open like that, to be honest. Because they died immediately to LH1. And
Yeah.
this is part of like being quick. Like just because they don't peek on the right side of this roof, this angle doesn't do anything. And like your heavy shouldn't have died. They should be living longer than that, than just crossing in the open in front of the roof that they're all holding. But if you got here like before, like at this roof to shoot down on them before your heavy dies, it would have been ideal. Because there was um, a lot of time on the fence at the back here, just like slowly coming up. When they have a cash out, they don't need to push. They're just gonna sit on that roof. Because you have a gate to use here, which you do use it. Your heavy's definitely gonna have to coin with the body in that spot, but they got that kill and then they pushed on the other roof to kill your medium. This is just all unfortunate timing. If you're trying to live here, you gotta go the other building.
Yeah. Yeah.
Orange wipes again, even like despite having CZ. There's some demons in this lobby, looks like.
Yeah, we were seed like 7, I think. I played a few games, but I chose this one to show you because I noticed that these players were were cracked out.
Yeah, they're good. Gateway usage here. I would be saving this for your team to get out.
Yeah, okay.
Unless it's just a gamble, because like when your team hops on and then one of them dies or you get into a bad spot, an escape gate is super valuable. This gate up here just to take height can be good if they're still on the roof. It's just they weren't. They showed on the roof, went down, and went for another play. So like because of that circumstance, it was basically wasted. Also feel like you're playing too close to the team. Oh, okay. Heavy did get a kill. But like I feel like this roof is fine because you don't know where they are fully. I don't even hear any footsteps. Your team is searching the basement, your medium is clearing around the side. You stay on the roof so you can check the other height, hold across, and then be ready to jump on anyone that your teammate's fine. It's probably fine. You're right behind them, which, like, I guess is also fine, but it's potential space that's given up. Your medium gets shot down, heal them, so it's fine. Angle's a little... Okay. There's the null. It was a little dangerous being exposed. Wasted heals. You gotta wait for, like, look at the health bar and wait for it to go down, and then you start using it. And then this also, like, as that steal goes through, that would be a perfect opportunity for an escape gate. It's also, like, just the positioning here. It probably would have been more perfect positioning for you to be on the roof right behind where you're looking at this frame. Because you can, like, you can do your job of healing, you're safer, and you have more angles to shoot. And, like, if you just apply some pressure as they run up to go, like, go get a stall, like, that's something that your team can work off of to team wipe them. But it's just super, super exposed and risky to be so close. Like, this spot already, you're on the ground. If someone just kills you and that still goes through, it's pretty easy for them to follow up with a 3v2. Like, it's the risk is just very high with this spot. And, like, this is where an escape gate would have been good. You being on height would have been good. Just looking for them to shoot them as early as possible before they get up to point, and then you also ideally be there in time, like, for heals or to trade out your teammates when they do shoot.
So you're saying, like, immediately when they go for the steal here, just hop on this roof of this building? Where we're fighting?
It just should just be on, like, early, just be on height. Because your medium got shot down up there. There's definitely someone on height. It sounded like an XP. Because your heavies got it covered down there. You do have a pick. It's a lot of space that your team just doesn't have because you're playing so close to the teammates. And your team like, all that pressure adds up. Your team absolutely will be collapsed on by like, others with a better light that will look for those constant pressure on off angles. Like, they're gonna shoot you into cover and then glitch you or do whatever. Just have so many more angles. Like, spacing is very important, and you should be challing it. And because your med was alone up there, kind of lost a chal, but your med was alone. Heard a gate up there, by the way. Your med was alone, so they got shot down. They didn't die, but...
Yeah.
Just super, super risky. Oranges here, heavy dies, you shoot a light away, good. Dash management here, it's gonna be pretty hard to dash around that goo. They're using it as a focal point. They can peek either side. You're 1 bar. You should disengage and dash within cover, because it's the opposite of what I said earlier. Like, that light can die, and they have been a problem, but you're also 1. It's not worth the risk. You should just get your regen and then look for a slightly better opportunity. They shot you in the back, which is unfortunate. They should goose stall, but okay, that was close. I don't know if they have Q. But, like, just anytime you show as a light, like shooting, you should expect some sort of counter reaction. And, like, there is a 3-party here. But, like, you shooting this light he starts using cover, and then you're like, oh well, I have to just kill this guy. But then a second after you shoot him, the other like jumps on you. Just knowing that there's a 3-party nearby, you should not be stationary at all as a light. Like after you shoot, you should be expecting to die 1 second if you keep staying there, which basically happens.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how lights like Uni are like extremely hard to kill, because they're very, very proactive with their positioning and their reactions. It's almost like they have a sixth sense, but it's just very good discipline. Like they're constantly moving and shooting. It's like once they shoot, you get a kill or not, and then don't chase that kill. You're just like off to another spot, so you're not an easy target. And that is frustrating sometimes when you shoot a light at first contact, but you don't kill them, so you might want to look for another chall. But that second chall is going to be more risky because everyone knows where you are by that point. You've shown yourself, and you've lost the ambush advantage or the flank advantage. And like just managing that is very important. Like there's times to reposition after you shoot, and there's times to just keep shooting and keep holding, because no one even has the opportunity to spend that much focus to actually shoot back at you. So shot light away, 1 bar, he's gone. Purple plugs, pink's trying to get this doubled. There's gonna be a light on your left, like the orange light. I'd be a little cautious. It looks like you're trying to split this. Try to coordinate with your team. A split is fine. You can dash throw it across, and that can work. Yeah. Yeah, whenever you're like throwing the volt as a light, you can melee dash throw it, and it goes twice or 3 times as far. Well, like it still goes far enough, and no one's on you, that I think it's fine. I do hear steps near you. Oh, that's a light. That's pink. Unfortunate. And this is something that I kind of like had an issue as well, where I try to focus too much on the box instead of just shooting whoever's gonna go look at me. And
Yeah.
and you're basically just in a 1 and you turned your back on him. Like if you're competent as a light, you just turn around, at least shoot them half so they don't get to they don't get to fully AP down. They'll fear for their life, and then you get some space you can work off of. It is a risk though, because if they're a super good light, they'll just absolutely kill you for daring to challenge them. But like you just have to be ready to do that, even if you're not the most confident in your aim. But your whole team is focused on the other cache instead. But there's 2 teams there, so it's unfortunate gate pad here, but your medium doesn't know about that, so instead gate up there. That's good. Too many dashes used. We just use 1 dash to throw it up, and that should be enough to get you all the way up to height. Because the dashes take 21 seconds to get up fully now, or actually 22, and they are valuable. I think you're trying to glitch there.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good opportunity for your team. Gonna shoot the light. Nice, shot them away. Turn towards your team. Heals. Wasted heals. So this is it's okay. It's like they didn't need them. But like the heavy was blocking the heals, and he was basically full HP. And your weapon is, I don't know how low your weapon is, but Like, that will cause some fights where you waste heals because they get body blocks or they're already full when you could have saved them after they started taking a bit more damage. It's fine though. It was a very good opportunity for your team. You did all you needed to do. You took, like, gated your team up to height, shot the orange light away so they don't get to shoot you in the back for free. Helped your team as they were hopping on. So what team is this? What's their team comp? It's moving plats again. A dash light, medium, winch heavy. Okay, HML. So I see. Yeah, there's a stronger case for glitches, and glitches have a pretty high skill ceiling. I was recently watching Uni's VOD from yesterday, and he has like very good angles for glitches. I'm just.
Oh yeah, Uni's nuts.
Yeah, like Rad gets some amazingly good glitches too. So heavy med down there. Should be a little cautious of the light because you don't know where the light is by this point.
That's funny you say that.
Yeah, they shot me. It's just this angle. Did the light shoot you from behind? I can't even tell because they came in front of you. This angle was just like a little exposed. It was good damage at the start. And then I was thinking maybe gate across that roof to have a wide angle to shoot them for still being in the open. And also to clear the light if they happen to be there. Because they haven't shown themselves. Because if they start off their show by killing you, it's pretty rough. They didn't kill you, but they got a cleanup kill. However, their med heavy's dead. It's a 2v1. Your team should win this. Nice. All of them coming full speed. You're half. Gates on vault. Med should heal you. Should get on roof after that, because the cash outs are so far away. You might as well just fight them again. Too exposed on the right. Looks like they want height instead of pushing you directly. They just want to hold. You can ping the TP and they'll know to take it. You see a pad over there. Lights on better height. Shoot them. Light drops. Your team's going the other way. Go follow up with them. So lights on LH1 and you're on ARN. Typically LH1 has the advantage at range until people get up close to that, because LH1 is pretty bad with dash shooting. And like if you're confident, you can find an opportunity to get close to the LH1 light and then just dash shoot on them, and then they have no choice but to hit every shot while staying still, or to also dash shoot and like just gamble with the accuracy of dash shooting with LH1. Just so you know, with that gun.
Okay.
Don't need to use a dash here. But I guess no one's really close, so it's fine. Should get an angle at the far right. It is potential to be padded from over there. But it's just more space that you can hold. Looks like lights left, so this gate's pretty good. Shoot the heavy. Heavy took a gate. They all padded. A good... so this is a pretty good glitch opportunity for the heavy wherever he lands, and then holding a head peek against the light. Because you need to be one, like, he's on LH1, he could just double headshot you and you'll be dead instantly. You need to be safe, like, at least one dash away from cover, which you are not. use one dash, go backwards, but like dashing forward or backwards where they're looking at doesn't move at all for them, so it's very easy for them to hit. Your heavy got jumped on. He was a pretty clear target. Med's going for you, but there's a... Sounds like there was a pad. Med's choosing to die. I have noticed a couple times that your heavy's just in a very bad spot, and sometimes the medium isn't there to help him out. But there's only so much they can do when the heavy just dies in the open. Like, you'd kind of have to take matters into your own hands and, like, very confidently kill the light or push them away from their height and then tax the med heavily. And also get good glitches on them when they do choose to go in, so they don't get to kill your heavy for free. It's a lot. Like, it's definitely stacked against you. Tax the light. We're gonna gate up. You get glitched though. Don't go further. No, no, no. We gotta stay closer to the focal point when you get glitched. Because I know you dashed ahead there. That's a pretty well-timed glitch by them, to be honest. This ladder is a little dangerous here. It's some movement tech you can do is like that top scoot off, so you go on the railing outside and then dash up outside of the light's LOS, wherever the light is. Because I think the light went towards the cash out. They didn't want to be on the tower and get jumped on, so they're playing further away. But that gives you an opportunity for a 3v2, and it would be safer for you to like come from a different angle than the same ladder that your team is taking and is hunkered up in. But especially like when you're half, you can be instantly killed. You gotta move. You cannot stay still where the bodies are. Your heavy's full HP, he'll do whatever, and you can get healed on him once he's half, and like he has enough attention that it's worth the risk. But you gotta move. You're just gonna die here, because they like 2 picks went off. It's a 2v2. They were just gonna look down, see what kind of cleanup they can get. $30 seconds, med use pad, showed early by taxing med, but it's not much damage. They gotta shoot you. This requires, they're gonna get to shoot down for free. I guess we can do this. Get heals out. Oh, that still actually went through, I'm surprised. And I think they just messed it up for themselves. I'm honestly surprised that you got that seal off.
Yeah, that was
the setup to this though, so light has a gate right here. They're probably gonna use this and show on the roof eventually. I'm kind of baffled that they don't have angles to shoot at this cache. Your mid does have a pretty good double goo wall to block off the height from the tower, which probably caught them off guard. If it's me, I'd be gating up to height where that medium showed, so your heavy can push them down, and then potentially jump on whoever else is staying on height looking to shoot at the cache, or just run straight to cache. Because you got tickle damage on the medium at the tower, then decided not to push him, gave up height, just looked at cache. Which, like, I guess it was a bit of a distraction. Heals should be out by this point, by the way. When your med's half, heavy's half, this guy is probably not gonna get the stall. He's just shooting. It was very, very close, tight, like, timing with that. Also have, like, when they're on, have glitch. You gotta pre-glitch the cache out before you peek over. should probably be on height. There's more angles, you can chall their roof. They're gonna be on head peaks, which are harder for you to shoot, being on the first floor. And also, like, if your whole team is up out there on the roof, then you can get your team to a target, or your medium can pad them all over. You're just lost opportunities by not being on the roof and no head peaks.
I need to go handle something real quick.
Hard?
Yeah. All right, sweet.
So, your med heavy was on the roof. Med gave some shots, which draws attention. They winched the cash out off at here, like in front of this building, which is a bit of an awkward spot for them, but it just means that they're gonna like post up on this building. With like knowing the cache is brought off there, like it just got brought off, and so they're playing this building, and like being near where your medium shot, it's like someone was just gonna look that direction, and it's unfortunate that you got shot while you were trying to cross. And you would have needed to just like be posted up on the head peak of this roof, wait for a bit of information, or just go directly with the team with your medium, or cross under. That's a flat pad. Unfortunate. Wait, what's the glitch here? What?
I thought I saw a guy like on the edge of this roof, but he was on the other roof.
Oh, I'm seeing this.
Thought he was closer.
For glitches, the best time glitches are like right before your teammates can int on them. And that's kind of like, it applies, even if you do hit someone, it applies some pressure. It stops healing if they have any, but it's not going to be too much. Like I god glitch is like you glitch a heavy, and then your heavy is just right there ready to jump on them entirely and int. Like rocket, dome out, kill them, probably get counter glitched, but they have a pick by that time because the initial glitch was so good. And yeah, no, so they're just shown on the roof. Not sure I like that gateway. Or that entry spot. This is okay. It got you across. It's fine. They're just gonna keep showing on the roof and taxing. 30 seconds. You're gonna have to push them off height, look for a pick, and then hop on. Do have wind, so you can bring it inside, but it's a lot of and yeah, that was predictable. It was predictable that they moved to the other roof. That shooting does need some work. You only hit him once. But like the movements for your team, you basically just like did an awkward gate into their building, got taxed constantly, clearly showed them where you're going, and with not much return pressure, and then they just padded onto the other roof, wasting all the time you spend trying to move inside, looking to jump them or go to cash. I wasn't sure what the plan was. Which like
I was thinking like he would winch it in, and then we would just play lower and just force the steal.
okay.
But it was hard for me to like tell what they were trying to do you know. But I knew they wanted to get over there if they're playing so close to the edge of this roof. But he didn't have a pad because he wasted it to get to the top here.
That makes sense.
So
You'd have to, like, if that's the intention, you probably just like throw a gate somewhere across, probably on the left side, so then that's where it's least exposed. Drop down to the ground, place an entry gate, ping it, and then keep looking on this roof or go on the other roof and start shooting, because there needs to be some pressure.
Okay.
They get to have the
Yeah.
roofs entirely for free, and your medium is trying to shoot back, but they have no help. It's just awkward with the gate being up there, being in such clear view, and the exit being exposed. I think it just attacks you as you're coming out of it. And then like, it's an awkward spot to. It's an awkward spot to bring it inside. And you should be leaving to the heavy to do all the setup, because he has C4, he has winch. You need to be shooting a lot more. Like, they're all on the roof, they do hit good shots, they do have the better gun for range, LH1 instead of your ARN. But you've got to be shooting, you got to be looking for a pick or something, because that's like the easiest way that with a disorganized team that you can make it for your team to win, is just to apply a bunch of pressure, do a lot of shooting, and potentially get a kill. Because nothing is happening. It's your medium that keeps trying to show on the roof, and they just get shot down because it's 3 people versus 1. When you're like trying to play tight to the heavy, and like trying to, you're not sure what the heavy wants to do. It's probably up against a 3 stack, but like with solo queuing, you really just can't go wrong with just killing people, and that's not really what happens for that cash, because they got it for free basically.
I'm dying a lot and playing really blind.
Yeah, you need to be finding some sort of way where you can constantly apply pressure and not die for it. That's the easiest like thing to do, is constant pressure, not die, never get caught, but like open up, make picks possible, and then like that pressure will open up space for your team to act freely. Your medium like tried to go up and then died because your heavy is staying hunkered down there and you're playing tight to them. Like they just there's just nothing happening. They get to have the whole map for free. And this is just not a sustainable way to play. If it's M11, maybe. You did get a winch pick though, 2v1 the heavy. Killed your heavy, they definitely have body. You gotta look. Oh, they got it. Got another pick, you're living. Looking to kill your heavy. He died though. Almost killed med. Heavy missed winch because he tried to winch while you were dashing. Killed med because they didn't know where you were. You're just moving. Glitch, good glitch. Heavy went inside. Can tell they. So like, the heavy was in the basement. The way I can tell is there's some wood splinters that just broke in front of you, so like I didn't hear it, but those wood splinters mean that he just broke that entrance to the basement. And also the glitch, when a person's glitched, you have ESP on them. There's a bunch of like high-pitched crackling you can hear on them. I'll go back so you can maybe listen to it. But they got glitched. They disengaged. They're right here in this corner. They come out, shoot them, dashed. It's good dash, by the way. I've also noticed this with Uni. Like as soon as you think they're gonna start shooting or they turn towards you, you just dash. It doesn't matter what happens, you just dash, and that makes it so much harder for them to get shots and also to winch. Like, it is so hard to hit a person with a winch as they're dashing, and a lot of heavies will mess up the timing on that. If they play it perfectly, they wait for your dash to fully finish, then they winch, but like they can't really predict when you're going to dash or when you're going to not. We're just doing it immediately. Makes it rough for them. There's a gate on the roof, just so you know. LH1, you mean shooting them. They take the light, so you get to look at the roof. Looks like light drops, so you can't finish them off. Light backed up actually. They backed up, held an angle, shot your men down. You're looking to trade them out. Dash shots, nice. Your half, be a little careful peeking that. Good glitch. Got a glitch off. Med light up there, hold an angle. You decide to drop. Looks like you're trying to... So I do see the vision. You're trying to gate as their heavy just drops. It's a full 3v3. Unfortunate that you had your gate out as the heavy drops, so your tax was very late. But also you shoot the heavy, what's gonna happen? You showed yourself. Like you're going to get inted on by the other squishies on the roof.
Yeah.
Especially with you caught mid reloading and you're not near a wall. You do dash shoot the light. That's pretty good damage. They disengage. Dash shooting the light. Good shots by them. It was a good try. LH1 is very much hit or miss up close because it has good burst damage and it's only 4 shots, which is a quick time to kill. But they committed to shooting and yeah, that worked out for them. Probably have a gate ready. Yeah, go up to height. They're on the tower, at least the light is. Don't leave yourself exposed. No, look at the light. Look at the light. You need to be looking at the light in case they're looking to shoot you or you trade them out from killing your teammate. You're getting tax damage on a heavy, which is very unlikely to kill him.
I'll be honest, I didn't even notice that there was a guy on the tower.
It's probably audio cues. They're LH1 shots at this, like, he's taxing your heavy as you're arriving. And they finish the kill on your heavy. You're taxing the heavy down there. There's probably a medium below you. That's a light skate. Shot them. You got shot from behind. So like it's same thing again. There's a heavy down there. They already know you're there because you tax them down to half. And you're staying at the same spot basically to shoot the light. And then like a second after you shooting this light for like whatever engagement it is, probably the second repeak, they almost team shot you. Because I know you want to, like, you get the light half. You won that first peak. Their half, they didn't hit any shots on you. But then you need to move because everyone knows where you are. You're staying here. Nearly die, super close. Light use the gate. Your med's looking to not trade you out or kill the light, but just get the res, so it would have been super risky if you did die there. Expose yourself to the other side of the map again. Light's possibly up above you.
Yes. Yeah.
You gotta kill that light. You gotta jump them like sooner than that. When they are shooting like that with half their mag, almost done. That's a tight window where you can immediately just go on them. Because the light flank goes both ways. You shoot, probably get shot away because everyone knows where you are. This light, you know where they are. They're taxing your med low. You've got to jump them. and you can hop on this fencing, sprint, jump backwards, and then dash up, or just like, or do the mantle tag where it doesn't require any dashes. Just any way where you can immediately get up there and kill that guy, or at least take his space away, because he's getting attacks your med heavy for free, and they're relying on you to take care of this guy because you're up on height. But the gun's probably loaded. Pick went through. They dashed away. You're giving it up. So go focus on 3v2. Heavy may die. Oh, very close. You gotta, like, with you being half. This is great damage, by the way. This is very good damage. But your half, you get a heavy quarter. As soon as they turn around, you gotta dash. Like, dash somewhere, probably out of cover with how low your HP is, and only having one dash. Because this is good damage. It's good until you die. Nearly kill him. It's just the light out there. They're just engaging. You got bodies. This is very good for your team. Very good. There's a goo barrel in front of you. You just gotta, like, not die. Make sure your team doesn't die for the steel to go through. Get the steel. Probably have this cash. Nice. Which you do. Okay.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, it was a good, like, 3v2 on your team for the med heavy. Like, you didn't kill that light. You should have jumped him way earlier, but you at least got him to burn 2 of his dashes to disengage because he got jumped. And then you were able to join the core fight quicker than he could, which is very, like, that's a valid way to win, is just making sure you get value well before the other light does. And you did, like, it could have been done better. You got the heavy one for your death, but you're on the bodies, your men has a fib, and the resets, like, they played the pieces way better than their team did, and it just worked out well. Here's a list of notes that I made so far. Audio cues, I'm noticing you need to be paying, like, super good attention on them. Like, where's the light? Where's the glitch person? What, like, is there a gateway? Because it is a lot of free info that absolutely will help you win fights. Because if you get caught off once by anyone, you can just die and the fight's over. You gotta be confident with, like, with finishing kills on other lights. Like, don't waste all your time chasing them. Just look for the tight window where you can kill them when they get low and they disengage. I'm noticing dash management can be done better. You got heals out instantly. I only saw it once, but your heavy got winched inside, and you should have had heals out immediately when they got winched, and you didn't have an angle to shoot anyone. But aside to use heals on them. Glitch cache, like, just make that a hard habit. If a team hops on, glitch the cache out, because there's probably going to be a bub on there. And even if there's not a bub, you can glitch, like, you can glitch the heavy who has their mesh, or you can glitch the light who's playing too close, or you can glitch the medium so they don't have heals. It's just guaranteed value most of the time to glitch a cache. And then that light, like, for most of that rounds, I would say you need to do just lots of range shooting. Even though they have the better gun at range, just lots of shooting. And that makes their job way harder. It is, like, it is risky. It is riskier for you to just get run down or shot away. And it is playing it safe to play tight with your team. But it's a careful balance of being far enough that you have value, but close enough that you are there for the pieces and for your team when they need it. and you like it is easier with comms as well, and like that light, like that light got to get a bunch of tax damage on the roof if you just jump them immediately, so you can potentially kill them or shoot them away, and then go towards the fight. That would have been more ideal because it took a bunch of time for them to use shoot half your med, get your med one, you drop down, take a pad, and then shoot them away. It was a bunch of time. And it was just like the earlier you do that, the better. And
Okay.
uh, and also like anytime you show anytime at all, people are gonna look towards you, and you just don't want to be there. You want to be constantly moving and getting repeats at different angles to get value, and commit to things that are like do commit to things that are worth it. Like this heavy right here.
Hmm.
He has no idea that you're in the fight, and then he does, and he kills you. It's a very tricky balance. As he doesn't know, he knows, you're out of there because you're half HP and you can't fully commit to killing him. He's very low and is very close, but like it's just a very careful balance of abusing the information, because you have to play Beatty as a light, and you gotta make those moments where you make your presence known to be worth it. Um, but that's about it. Um, like I'll send you these notes.
Cool.
Was there any questions you had?
Um, Not really. I think I sort of just need to fix. I think a lot of the time when I play this game, I just feel like I don't know where like anyone is, or I'm like not positioning myself to learn where they're at, you know?
Uh,
So watching that back, that was quite valuable, and your insight's really important as well. Like just building the confidence and stuff in some of these gunfights, I think I need that. Like, because that's kind of what it stems down to. I think I'm just not confident enough. Like the guy, I was afraid to like, I remember in the moment I was like genuinely afraid to like to dash up because I didn't know how to like mantle up there without dashing. I'm talking about the light that was on that last box.
yeah, right here.
I didn't want him to get the audio cue that I was like dash mantling up.
Mantling
So I
makes
thought if I padded, like it would be like he
it
wouldn't
that
know,
that
but it
pad
just took too
actually
long.
was longer, which was the main important part, but it also made more noise than you just mantling up. Mantling makes zero noise, and it is extremely hard to hear dashes. Um, I've
Okay.
seen a ton of scrims with Uni where he will just with M11 he'll constantly play one floor below a team and then just wait for a decent opportunity to go jump them, and it's usually like a person solo on height. They spend at least half their mag. Uni jumps them, or they get shot down half. Uni jumps them.
Yeah,
And it's just it's you cannot tell the timing of when they're going to do that. Demantling makes zero noise. Dashing almost makes no noise. Stepping around and running does make noise, but even then, amongst gunfire, that is very hard to hear.
I gotcha. I didn't
Uh,
know that. Yeah, I guess there's just a lot I need to learn about this game.
yeah. Yeah, but all the audio cue stuff, it goes both ways. Information for you, and also what information can you deny for the enemy and like abuse. Um,
Hmm.
and mantling, like mantle flanks are super powerful the way the game is at the moment.
I
Even
gotcha.
even on such a long range weapon like Aaron, because he'll never know when you go up to height.
Okay.
If he's schizo, he can be looking at you and just like
Right.
predicts where you're gonna mantle and hopefully shoot you as you're mantling up. So you have to disengage from that. But most players are not like that,
Right.
and yeah, just like do get in the habit of I'll add this in note as well. Do get in the habit of jiggle peek all the time. Like just edge people basically. You're one crouch or one dash away from complete safety in case that chall does not look good. Because
Hmm.
light is constantly hit and run, as I said earlier. Like if you show, get some damage, someone looks at you and you can't shoot them back as much, just disengage and then re-peek at a slightly different angle or slightly different time to where they've lost attention, and then you can do it again and just you do it again and again, get your regen, maybe get more damage, maybe they hit better shots. You just keep doing that, and like you're a constant pain in the ass because like you keep hiding when they
Yeah.
look towards you, but they have to focus on team fight. But then you shoot again, and like that's all light is: hit and run.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
Sweet, man.
but all right, that's all. I'll send you these notes. I'm glad it was insightful. Look,
Yeah.
looking forward to your improvement. Any possible future coaching sessions?
Yeah, I'll tap in with you again for sure. That was yeah, it was a pleasure doing that with you. It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun playing the game and getting better at it, you know. So,
Same.
um yeah, getting insight from someone like you is really helpful, but it's also just a lot of fun for me to like look back and chat with someone knowledgeable about how to improve at something, you know. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Nice. All right. Well,
Yeah, I'll catch you later, man.
I'll see you later, Mandy.